Nobody wants it. They just turn it. Nobody helps
Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Wolverines offense will start this game off with the football. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few...
Turning it on! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Wolverines are in the hurry-up.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're dealing with a second and long. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
If they're able to make that pick, they're wiping points off the board. But because he dropped it, now it's fourth down. And, of course, they're still in field goal range with an opportunity to score 3.
Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
Dude, I've been to a night game at Michigan, and they are fucking awesome. They are insane. I mean, granted, it was only Fresno State, but dude, it was the season opener night game. We're on fire. Like, it's just, the atmosphere is fucking awesome. And then I've been to a game that ended at night. It didn't start at night, but the Indiana game, Brady Hoke era, I think it was not his last season there, but it was the season before that. So he was there, 3 years? So his second year? Or if he was there 4 years, then it would have been his third year. But 2 years before Jim Harbaugh, the year before Brady Hoke's last season, the Indiana game, the record passing game, with all the record-breaking passing stats with Jeremy Gallon, Devin Gardner as starting QB and wide receiver. Yeah, fucking the atmosphere in the Big House is awesome. More so now with the fucking light system and the bigger scoreboards and shit.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Missouri's offense will try to get something going with their first possession.
Sorry, I was trying to smoke real quick.
To be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Creates a little space. Jukes his way for more. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense picks it up.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You go with the option, quarterback keeps it himself, and look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Underwood. Throws for the tight end. Oh, they really
Should have threw it to McCulley like I was thinking.
Pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. He splits the uprights.
Wasn't sure if I was going to get that.
That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
Man, as a defensive coach, that's a win. When you can be already put in a bad position because your offense fumbles and they're in scoring position and you give up just 3, that is a situational football at its best. Nice job by this defense, handling real adversity and just giving up the field goal.
The returner will field it, and the ball's free deep in his own territory. Once that ball was loose, the offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Give to the back. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan! When you're
them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Tennessee is down, but they are not out of it. Not in
6 beers, 4 shots, and I've only had 2 chicken patties, and I just stood up. That's why we must miss that field goal. Maybe I should sit back down.
The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up second and short?
That's reeled in. It's Manning. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. He's loose. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tiger.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So here comes the Michigan offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So, nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Wolverines headed quickly to the line. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Running through contact. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Wolverines come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverine!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Looking to throw for it. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He's got it. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. See that maize and blue, and you expect tough-minded, hard-nosed explosive running attacks.
I expect big, physical, huge linemen that don't like people, that are going to move them out of the way and do just this, what we did right here. Move the sticks, get first downs on the ground. That's who Michigan is.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. It's caught just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Just drives it between the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Oklahoma. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Power football with the run. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
I didn't challenge it. Why did it just say I challenged it? I didn't challenge it.
After the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure.
Okay.
Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Terry. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Got it in the middle. It's Hardy. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the unthinkable just happened. You're the offense. You're trailing in this game late in the first half. You're trying to be aggressive. You're trying to put some points on the board. You can't turn the ball over, and now all of a sudden they've given it back, and there's an opportunity for the opponent now to widen their lead.
Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And it's no good. He missed.
If I would have had it closer to the green, I would have had that. Damn.
It's still sitting at 9.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's lost. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll leave it with him. Oh, the ball squirts out. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Wolverines will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Off the play fake on first down. He's going for the big play. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Bad decision.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Wolverines want to move quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And off from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Wolverines are on the move.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Fights up, and another broken tackle.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And the Wolverines looking to convert on fourth down. They'll go to the fullback. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, there you're seeing the mentality of this head coach in the game, going for it on fourth down. A lot of guys would have tried to kick a field goal, but I think this guy knows, hey, we're not going to win this game putting threes up on the board. We need touchdowns. Nice attitude.
Throws to the tight end. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
It'll be third and long. To the air, it's Underwood. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Wolverines will snap it on first and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun to give to the back. He breaks a tackle. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The offense will have
That was not the play I picked. What the fuck was that?
Other scores from around the country. Slippery Road 14.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal.
Damn, I didn't hear the other team score, but go Slippery Rock.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Wolverine! And the punishment has been extended.
He's not even in the running for Heisman, but in my first season offline dynasty, he did win the Heisman.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Texas Tech is currently trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Patrick Mahomes, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all.
What is that? 23-point lead? Am I mathing correctly?
Off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle from us.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hardy. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that
Doesn't matter.
play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Let's go! This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking for a gap. It's Hester. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. He got it. Put a 3 spot on the board as we finish the 3rd quarter. We reach the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that.
Dude, being there in person in a night game, singing that song in the crowd, hearing the crowd sing it was fucking awesome.
Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
They'll be getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air.
Actually, I've been in the crowd at Michigan game twice with that being sung by the crowd. First one was 2021 Lucas Oil Stadium, Big Ten Championship against Iowa, and then the second one was last year's season opener, Fresno State at the Big House.
Running back gets the give. Nice move to keep running. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Keene. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. It's away and a beauty headed toward the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. Think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, fourth quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
He'll do it himself. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. Second and 10, really hard. Third and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Right back to him on the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball. And like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
Run it with the fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Give to the fullback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. The give to the fullback. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.
Because it's a computer and fuck it, why not?
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and
More stats for my backup fullback.
You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road.
They do. They've shown these flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments this team can be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of
Alright. Well, that's that. And until next time, as always,